But for today, I'm going to try another hard thing. Instead of forming the HRE, we're going to play as Communist China. Or, not Communist China, just normal China. Because Communist China is a different thing, but we're not going to be playing as them. We're going to be playing as normal China, who has some kind of crazy debuffs in the beginning. So some of our national spirits, I think is what they're called. Our land doctrine research time is decreased because of German military advisors. We have something called a 9-power treaty, which we can get rid of with national focuses, but it's going to take a long time. Our army corruption is insane. Division attack, division defense, and mobilization speed. I mean, look at that. That's so bad. That's just terrible. So it's really bad. Recruitable population factor minus 35%. This is the thing that we can get rid of, but again, it's going to take a lot of time to get rid of it. Daily command power gain multiplier minus 70%. I don't even know if we can ever get rid of this one. Maybe. I have no idea. And they also have an inflation mechanic. Some of their technology increases it, some of it lowers it, which increases or decreases the amount of consumer good factories that you need. Or, I'm sorry, that you use, which can be bad or good, I guess. Depending on if you're going low or if you're going high. So it's a lot of bad stuff. It's a lot of bad stuff. I don't know if this is going to go well or not. I have no idea. So, our situation right here, as China, we are surrounded by a bunch of Chinese warlords. Well, not Tibet, but Zibei, Sanma, Shanxi, Yunnan, Guangxi Clique. I think those are all the Chinese warlords. And then we have Communist China right here. We have some focuses that we can either kill them or subjugate them. Here we go. It's like subjugate the warlords. So we can integrate the warlords into China. There's a lot of cool stuff that China has. They have an insane tree. Like, so this is one part of the tree. Going down this middle part will eventually get rid of the ineffective bureaucracy that is really bad. Well, the ineffective bureaucracy is, but this can get rid of it. Down this route is a bunch of stuff that will raise or lower inflation that eventually leads to gaining a research slot. Hey, thank you for the host there, Defender. What was this one? This one is, yeah, subjugate the warlords, some more stuff down there. Then in the middle, we have things that will be able to reform our military. So hopefully get rid of some of those negatives that they start with, because it's really bad. This one is going to be research slots and industry, infrastructure, just kind of the basic economic stuff in there. Then we have invite foreign investors. And we can invite Germany, Soviet Union, France, Britain, US, or Japan. And each one has their own tree. Basically, we got like tanks over here and military leader increase stuff. In the middle, I think we have the Air Force between Britain and US helping us there. And then on the right, we have a bunch of Navy stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then after you get down through all of these trees, then you get down to renegotiate the unequal treaties. Basically trying to kick out, like, you know, Britain and France and all of these other people who've come into our country. And then we have choices to either make a bunch of puppet states with Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Then we can also try to invite Korea and make them independent. So that means we gain a war conquer focus thing against Japan to try and liberate Korea. So we can either unite these areas and be like their leader, or we can just rule over all of China here and here. So like, it's got a lot of stuff. It's got a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff. I don't even know which one I really want to start with, because unfortunately we only start with 2 research slots. I think Germany starts with 4. They start with 2. So our military sucks. We have this inflation, which increases the amount of consumer good factories we have to put out there, which means that's less factories to build stuff for us. We also have the free trade. So that means a lot of the resources that we do have, 80% of them are being put to market to be sent to other people if they want to export them. It does give us a lot of positive buffs on output of our factories, dockyards, the construction speed, and research time. But like any resource that we get is going to be kind of sent out. And we can't even get... what was? I think there was one of the things that we can't even get at all. Like closed economy is going to be very hard to get. We start with a volunteer only, so only 1.5% of the population is recruitable. But even with that, we're at 2.78 million, so that's really not that bad. But we can move up to limited conscription later on. And then we start up with a civilian economy, which requires 35% of our factories at base, and also slows construction speed, So that's really bad. So you want to try and work up to a war economy, but that's going to be kind of a long time from now. At the very least, try and get partial mobilization, I think, is what we're going to aim for that. Also, what's going to be very important is to get advisors that give us more political power, because within these focuses, I was kind of looking through this faction a little bit, there's going to be things that just give us a bunch of decisions. Like, here we go. So the army reform offers us decisions. Decisions, almost always, from what I've seen, take political power to actually utilize. So we're going to have decisions there. We have decisions here. We have decisions, I think, throughout here and here. There's a lot of these focuses that are going to open up decisions for us, and that's going to be very expensive for political power. So I think political power is going to be a huge thing. So I'm going to plan on getting the Silent Workhorse. I may get Shin Guofu because he also gives us political gain, but his main thing is the ideology drift defense, which makes it harder for people to, I guess, influence our ideology, which currently is right now unaligned. Don't know if I'm going to get that, but they also have, I think, one of these guys. Is it one of these guys? One of these people down here give us more. There we go. So the old guard, Zhao Ziru, gives us political power but lower air experience gain, and they're underneath our chief of the Air Force, which that's kind of unique because I haven't seen anything like that in the German side. Someone in the military staff giving us political power. That's pretty sweet. So we're probably going to grab him too, because again, political power is going to be a huge deal. It's kind of a quick rundown. Our biggest enemy in the beginning, I think, is going to be Japan. So what we're going to do, well, I guess we'll just click these buttons. So research slot, we're going to need to grab the production efficiency cap as a base, and then we're going to grab the research time as a base. And that's it. We don't have any other slots right now. Yeah, basically, Redbird, you need to fix the country. That's all you can really do. And in terms of, hello, Wolf Tyler, welcome. In terms of resources, all we have is some steel up here and some tungsten. That's really all we got. We have 2 oil, but those are being exported out because of our current trade arrangements. So that's gone. Like, I can't even utilize that 2 oil. So all we have are some steel and a little bit of tungsten, like 2 tungsten or something like that. It's insane. So the only thing that we can really make in production are the basic guns. Like, it's going to be hard to even make this basic fighter. I don't even know if I want to make this basic fighter. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we don't even start with a close range fighter, I don't think. Yeah. All we have is this basic-ass fighter and this basic tactical bomber. We don't have any of the fighter tech at all. So that's all we've got for that. In terms of tanks, we have a pre-World War II tank, the Great War Tank. This is the only thing we currently have if we ever want to make that. But this is going to be really hard because, again, we have no access to real oil, and we need oil. We don't have any access to rubber, so making these planes is going to be hard. So yeah, it's kind of nuts. China starts off in a terrible spot. Terrible spot. Probably not going to be able to win this, because I'm not a pro at this game. But we're going to try. So my goal, I don't think I even mentioned this. My goal is to go down this tree. I think we'll probably hit mission to the U.S., because I looked over these things. So I want to do mission to the U.S. and British cooperation, I think. Go down this tree, which we will get some free airplanes for. And come down here, and I'm going to try and lead all of these people to glory. I'm going to try and dominate Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos, because I've never had a puppet before, so I'm kind of curious what kind of things we can do with puppets. So I think I'm going to go down this middle tree, and then the One China policy. Probably. But that's long down the line. For our focus right now, it's kind of hard to choose. I think we need to go down Unified Industrial Planning. Grant 2 times 50% research bonuses for industry, and this also leads us to additional research slots. We only have 2, so it's very important that we unlock at least 2 more. There's another research slot way down here, so we can have up to 5. But that's going to be further down the line as well. I think after we grab these, I'm going to need to start the army reform decisions, so that our army is not terrible. Because Japan is a real threat, and I think they may hit us pretty early. I think. So yeah, so we're going to start with the Unified Industrial Planning as our first focus. So there we go, we got that. Free civilian factories. Let's take a look at our infrastructure. 5, 4, 3, 5, 3, 4. Oh god. Pretty bad. And it gets even worse in Western China. Oh man. Oh man. I think we gotta start with civilian factories. I think. But man, we only have 11. We only have 11. I'm sorry, available for construction, we have 7. Because 11 is being used for consuming goods. We have 7 factories. Is this vanilla? Yeah. Silas? It's my second game of Hearts of Iron. I don't have any mods or anything. I know people have talked about the Kaiserreich mod, but I'm not there yet. Ew, is this vanilla? No, it's strawberry ice cream, motherfucker. Anyway. Let's see, infrastructure first or factories? I think I'll grab one infrastructure and then I'll start building a factory. We'll bring that up to 50% increase speed. Let's start with that. That's going to take forever. Jeez, it's China. What side am I fighting for? Oh, I think I'm going to be creating my own faction. I think? Down here? Maybe? One of these things gives us our own faction. I can't remember which one it is right now. We'll get there. Alright, so what else do we gotta do? Free military factories, right. We have a couple there. Let's just pump out any kind of infantry gear that we can, because it's kind of all that we have right now. That's all we got. No divisions in basic training. Okay, so they start with a very tiny division here, and then a slightly larger division, and then we have some horses. So this is probably going to be the only fast attack we have for quite a while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this icon because these are going to be like throwaway. What icon to use? Here, how about an infantry with a skull on it? Meaning we don't care about these. Yeah, that works for me. We'll train up, I guess, one of these units. I may want to keep this small at first, because we have no gear right now. We'll deploy them there. And Hubei, sure, that works for me. And that's going to be it, I think, for now. We have unassigned divisions. What do we got? We got a whole bunch of the small divisions. Some infantry divisions, and then some cav. Okay, so I think what we want to do is get the toughest divisions that we have. How many is this going to be? 24. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's assign them a leader. General Sun Li Jin. 5422. Okay. Brilliant strategist. Attack and planning. We have a lot of field marshals. Not that many generals, though. Weird. Okay. Sun Li Jin. Sure. We'll assign you. We're going to give them a front line on the border of Japan here. I don't think I'm going to ever attack it, but we'll still assign this. Whatever, it's fine. And then for the rest of our armies, I think we're going to use these throwaways as a garrison force for the most part. Alright, hold on. Let's do this. Shift, right click. There we go. That's easier. And then we may split out the cab, though, into another force. Is there any other cab? Or is there just 4 of them? There are 5 of them. There we go. Okay. So this force is going to be a garrison force. We'll throw this infantry leader on here. Why not? And then we're going to want to do garrison. And we need to garrison the entire coastline. Because I am afraid of... is this being garrisoned? There we go. I'm afraid of naval invasions from Japan. So we're going to garrison that. We're not going to guard the coastline. We're not going to attempt to lower resistance because there shouldn't be any. And that should be fine. Guard victory points, naval bases, air bases, and forts. That should be good. And since they're a garrison force, don't they get increased units? There we go. Yeah, up to 72. Okay. So that's fine. And then this, I don't think we have a cav commander. In fact, we only have 3 generals left. We'll take General Hu Zongnan. And we'll probably put them up here too. Mostly they're just up here to hold. Alright, we're going to need also a Field Marshal. Field Marshal. Let's see what we got here. Planning speed minus 20%. Chance to get wounded in combat minus 50. Division recovery rate minus 10%. Armor officer. We don't even have any armor. Max entrenchment plus 30% though. I do like that. Because I think we're going to be needing to defend more than anything. Ooh, but here's a infantry leader and max entrenchment as well. Let's see, and you guys can get the same stuff. The thing is, well, this is a level 4, whereas the infantry guy is only a level 2. So I think just because of that fact, we probably need the best of the best in the beginning. So we'll assign this Field Marshal. We'll put everybody under you. That's fine. Okay, so that's all of our army organization. We're going to have insufficient resources for probably a long time, because I can't afford to give our civilian factories away. And now I think we can unpause the game. So everybody should start moving? Or are there no divisions assigned? Here, let's do this. Now you are assigned. I don't know if everybody here is assigned. Yeah, it says 24 divisions. Okay, so they should be moving there in time. Alright, well that's everything there. Our stability sucks. Everything sucks. Hello, Calf, welcome. Plant some rice for the winter? I'm sure there's rice being planted. So the thing is, we have a ton of manpower. Even at like the lowest conscription setting, we still have so much manpower. It's kind of nuts. I'm guessing we can kind of just go up to speed 4. I don't think much is going to be happening. But yeah, the goal is protect our shoreline from naval invasion from Japan. Oh, air wings. We have 3 air wings. We have 1 tactical bomber, 2 fighters. Perfect. Okay, let's attach them to our actual main army, and we'll have them run interception, close combat, and or close air support and air superiority missions. Guarding them. Man. Did anyone tell you that we'll get debuffed in the war against Japan until you lose land to them? Tell me what gets debuffed? Early war against one of your neighbors for resources? Well, the thing is, we do have... Where is it? This tree is so big. So if we go down the 3 principles of the people, we head down to nationalism, prioritize the interior, and then we can hit subjugate the warlords. So we then get China demands subjugation, unlocks integrate the warlords' decisions. So I think we can integrate them into the country just by using political power. I suppose we could also just try and justify claims on them, but I think this would be the easiest one to do. It will also take a while, but I think that's the easiest one to do. My army gets debuffed until I lose land to Japan. Are you talking about the army corruption? Because I know there's also, we have army reforms down here to help that out a little bit. I'm hoping that the army debuff is lessened after we take some decisions, because that would suck if that's not the case. Let's see what everyone else is doing here. So again, like the goal is we unify China under our banner, and we will have puppet states of Korea and Laos and some other people. We're going to be the good guys. Kinda. Let's see. Air focus. Also, I have historical AI turned off, because I just think that's fun. Reinforce the empire. Gain base stability. Yeah, stability is nice. German Reich. 4-year plan. I'm curious if they will try to do oppose Hitler. I doubt they will, but that'd be pretty cool if they do. Industrial effort from you. Okay. How's Poland doing? Research bonus. Okay. Anything for those, Armingo? If you go to the intrigue route, left-hand path you just looked at, it takes a lot of points. The intrigue route. Is that what this is considered? Intrigue? This does give us an NX war goal against Xinjiang and Communist China. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so the integrate... Yeah, it says decision, so that's going to use a lot of political power. Which is exactly why I'm going to be grabbing the silent workhorse as soon as possible, and we're going to be grabbing this Air Force Old Guard, because they also gave us more political power. And the thing is... What do you mean it's funny me being the good guy? I'm always the good guy in my own story. But yeah, we also have a lot of decisions that are going to raise our stability along the way. Yeah, like this one. Nationalism will, this will, so that's going to be pretty good because we do have a penalty to our factories and political power gain by having a low stability. China is a mess in the beginning of this game, and that's what it appealed to me, is trying to bring them out of this mess and somehow win. How much money did it cost for my setup? Well, like my computer? And everything? How much would this all cost? Probably around $2 grand at least. But like my computer is a couple years old, so I can't even remember. Tokshen is the good guy till he wants literally anything, then he takes over the world as the good guy. Listen, I am freeing the world from the chains of freedom. Listen, freedom is a chain that needs to be broken so that you can actually be free. Alright, first decision done. So we want to expand the Academica Sinica, I guess, so we can gain some more research, because we only have 2 slots, which is terrible. Hey, what up, Fang? How's it going? I'm not a genocidal maniac. I don't want to kill everybody. They just refuse to accept what's the greater good. And then I have to show them what the greater good is. Oh my god, Japan has tank divisions. Jesus. Do you have border forts up here? We have no border forts up here. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I can spend the time to actually make them. Let's see, it's 500 points. We can maybe do a little bit. It's going to be important to do it, I think. It kind of goes against everything I feel that is right, which what I should probably do is build more factories and infrastructure, but listen, this is going to be an important thing to hold. Wait, what? When you have to say the words, I'm not a genocidal maniac, you probably are. I'm not. I'm not, though. What's this? I kind of like the weekly stability this gives us for 90 days. But the weekly war support, though, not that we really need it right now. Anyway, research is done. Oh, look at that, a second slot. Let's get more research time. Get a ton of cav to swarm naval invasions. Can I even try? I don't have the resources, though, right now. Like, look at that. We're still 1.8k below on infantry equipment. Like, even training these 2 divisions is going to take a while. But, I mean, I guess I can throw these up here. It's not a bad idea. It's just going to take a while to actually train them up. We will, have them go there, and you will be assigned to... Oh, my God, I can't see their army. Be assigned to this guy. There we go. Our Cav guy. Oh, we gotta rename these armies too. Right. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mingo. Mingo's Cav Corps. I have a YouTube channel, right? Yes, it's Tokshen. 2, 1, 2, Shadow Fang. Shadow Fangs. Conscripts. Because they are very weak divisions. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Redbird. Redbirds. Legion. There we go. Hello, Kasagi? What happened to the German campaign? In the German campaign, we managed to take over all of... Well, I didn't take it over, but me and my allies, quote-unquote, took over all of Europe, and we took over Great Britain. We were about to do naval invasions of Africa, which probably wouldn't have been that interesting. The only thing we got to do was take out the United States, but I was so bored at that point, so I stopped. Hello, Grim. Like, when we invaded Oh, it was on pause. When we invaded Great Britain, I was getting ready for this insane naval invasion. Britain had, like, 10 divisions. That's all they had left. And I had 200. Now, granted, half of my forces at that time were expeditionary forces from Soviet Union and Communist France. But, like, I was like, alright, here we go. We're doing this naval invasion. Finally, something interesting is happening. And it's like, they have 10 divisions left. I was like, oh. So I didn't have to do anything. I just pressed play, basically, and we wiped out the United Kingdom. Hello, King Peter. Great Britain is not a country the AI plays well, honestly. That is unfortunate, because they, you know, they're kind of a big player in the world at this point. So having the AI not be that great at them is not good. But we can't assign any more to you. And you are supposed to be our fast response team, so I guess we need to make another grouping here. And I think we'll take some of the conscripts as well. Just temporarily. Promotion costs, that's all you got? Dedicated to life as an officer with ambitions to match. Oh, you know what? I like this dude. Alright, let's see what this arm's gonna be. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keifu. Keifu's Killers. I had to put a K in there. This was a better K. Keifu's... Keifu's... Killer sounds too edgy. Keifu's... Ah, whatever. It's fine. You'll probably die anyway. It's alright. Alright, your front line's gonna be up here too, buddy. There we go. And we'll assign some new divisions to you and eventually filter out the conscripts back to Shadowfang when we have more troops to send. Keifu's conscripts with a K? Well, we already have conscripts, with Shadowfang, and Keifu's gonna be getting more of the mainline infantry. Or I guess we could run some more conscripts, just for more bodies. Kingsmen? We don't have a king in China, though. Not that that really matters, I guess. Keifu's ass kickers? Okay, we'll do the conscripts with a K. Sure. Add to that. More bodies, the battle cry of China and Hoi 4. That's all we've got. That's literally all we have. All we have are bodies that are going to be hitting the floor here in the battle against Japan. God, this is gonna take forever. Does it tell me, like, an expected date this is gonna be done? Oh, 113 days. Really? That long? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, construction speed, please. Please. Let the bodies hit the floor as the national anthem? Yeah, it is. When will I do a multiplayer match? Probably never. This is my second game of Hoi 4. You want me to jump into a multiplayer match? Earlier, someone told me that you have to play at least 500 hours of this game before you're allowed to play anybody else besides Siam and multiplayer. I'm like, you know what? That does not sound appeasing. And I'm sure players would have like insane tricks and would kill me instantly, and it won't be fun. Alright, so we're going to grab the other research spot. Oh, wait, hold on, I can't. More factories than 74? I'd have 74 factories? Oh my god. Hey, what up, Cheerio? How's it going? Alright, well, we're not going to be able to do that one. And the thing is, I don't think we want to have the political power to really do these reforms anytime soon. So maybe we just increase our stability now. I mean, the infrastructure is also pretty good. Let's get some stability. So did I lose or gave up on the last game? I gave up. It was boring. Alright, so now we'll grab... God, I don't even know what we grab here. I feel like I need to grab concentrated industry. But there's things that must be taken, because this is pre-war equipment. Defense 20, breakthrough of 2, soft attack of 3. I mean, our soft attack is doubled. And our piercing goes up from 1 to 4. Not that it's a huge deal, but it's something. I think if all we have are bodies and the guns to put into those bodies, I think I need this as soon as possible. I don't know, it's hard. There's so many problems with China. I don't know what to try to address first. It's like I need a little bit of everything. Hey, look at that! Italy took out Ethiopia. What? That's weird. Never saw that happen in the one other game I played. No, they went with the Rhineland. Why? You're supposed to oppose Hitler. Go down the route of the HRE. I wonder if in any game the AI has just like accidentally formed the HRE. I wonder if they ever have. If it's like even possible. It's bound to be possible. In thousands and thousands of games, there has to be at least one where the AI Germany will take the right sets of focuses and make the decisions to form the HRE. It's got to be possible. Get the first infantry kit. Don't bother researching any tech you need to build beyond that. And artillery, though. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Beyond that and artillery? This? Yeah, I guess we don't even have this yet, do we? Tungsten and steel. I believe we do have some tungsten. Right? Yeah, so we can build that. So this is just going to be artillery and bodies. The game. Spanish Civil War has begun. What will this mean for Spain, I wonder? Soviet Russia done. Soviet Union. Great Purge. Oh, they're purging their leadership? I think they do that every single time. So far that I've seen. CAS focus. Close air support focus? Wow, they already got... Okay. Okay. That seems like fast. Encourage colonial elite. Grants them research time minus 5%. Oh man, that's cool. Good for you. I kind of want that. The neighbors. Drift defense from the Dominion of Canada and Mexico. So try to keep them democratic, I see. Okay, interesting. Makes sense. I should make a front line with Menguko. They are Japanese puppet. Oh, I see. Shoot. Alright. Well, then we'll have to reform these lines then. Delete. Now, I think you can form this front line as the Field Marshal, right? Ooh. It won't let me encompass... Interesting.
准备，注意，
I feel like I just
准
messed
备
this
移
up.
动，
Hold on.
集合，
You'll do that one. I don't care about the actual attack plan because we're not going to attack. I just want them to have that buff.
起身，
Okay, and I think you have to go there. And assign your horses there. Oh, hello, Lisa. I can't do it yet because you're not at war with them, so it's not considered a joint front. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, modify government. Okay, we definitely need the silent workhorse. We need all the political power we can get. It's going to be super important. Super important. What's up, Lisa? Why'd you say, oh my god? Because I'm playing China? Army reform. Wait. Okay, hold on. How do we get this? Oh, it has completed the focus army reform. Okay, yeah, so we do need that focus. And we have to have more than 99 army experience. Oh, man. That's going to be hard. We're not going to be able to take that until we fight. China's fully independent. China, let's see, is not current leader of China. What? Take national leadership? Okay. I could train, but that's not going to give us that much army experience. Some of our people have toy guns. No, they're not. They're real. That water is actually acid. That doesn't affect our own soldiers. That's how high-tech we are. That's why when you shot other soldiers with the acid guns, they didn't melt. Because the gun recognizes them as an ally. But trust me, you shoot those guns at the enemy, they'll melt. They will melt 100%, 120%. I think we can go up to speed 5. There's not much I'm going to be doing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, remilitarization of the Rhineland. That is worrying. And Soviet Union purge their leadership. Uh-huh. Principles of the three peoples. That gains our stability up a little bit. We could go down the democracy route, but we have to get all of these things to grab this and this. This is going to remove the ineffective bureaucracy debuff that we have. But all that does is lower the recruitable population, which honestly, that's not a huge deal right now. So that's not my top priority. I don't think. So I think we go down nationalism. And we try to unite all of the other warlords. And we gain more stability. Hey, what up, construction? I think what I need to do is grab at least a basic artillery here. So let's grab that, because it's the one thing that we can make with the resources that are within China. Right, yes, Caparia, yeah, the training does eat up your equipment, which, how much do we have? We have 1.4k. We probably could, or I can instead just train a whole bunch of troops instead. These are going to be the conscripts. Okay, maybe I shouldn't train that many. You know, that much. We'll get what I can out first. And you will join Keifu's conscripts. You are joining Mingo's Cav Corps. There we go. Very good. Our fast attack is Cav. Listen, Cav was effective in my Germany playthrough. The games are concluded. Is Mongolia a puppet of, No, they're just in the same faction, and they're not a puppets. Okay. The NKVD primaries. What? Grant subversion activity cost minus 50%. What is the subversion stuff? I don't know what the subversion stuff is. Oh, autarky. Okay, so that's some of their, like, economy stuff. I'm assuming the Anschluss is coming. Air Doctrine. Fortify East Asia. What? Hold on. You don't need to do that. Don't worry about East Asia, man. I'm not gonna hurt you. Capital ship effort. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. What's Japan doing? That's probably an important thing to know. National research policy? Okay, well, yeah, we already know what that does. Alright, so we have the new infantry equipment, so there we go. Do that. I'm gonna do a factory output instead of researching the flat buffs that the other infantry stuff gives us. We're almost up to the point where we can get another political advisor to give us some more political power. Hello, Khan Shinobi, welcome. Nationalism. Alright, so you want to prioritize the interior, I think. Foreign threats leads to a unified front, which brings communist China into the fold, but then we can't do anti-communism. I think I'd rather do anti-communism because with this tree, we can also subjugate all of the warlords. And I want all their territory because I want all their resources. I think that's how this works, right? In our moment of weakness, local military leaders took control of large swaths of country. It is time to remind them that they answer to us one way or the other. And yeah, then we get decisions. We need political power for this, though. Still, we'll at least get the stability here. Nationalize war industry. Guide to the Zaibatsus. Oh, nice. Okay. I may also want to start thinking, too, about inviting foreign investors, because then we get 2 off-map civilian factories for free. And I think if we can go to Germany, we get more. I think one of these gives us... Yeah. So close ties with Germany gives us an off-map civilian factory. And I think I'd rather side with Germany, because we either side with Russia or Germany here. I think I'd rather do Germany between these two. Because, honestly, I kind of want to fight the Soviet Union. I don't want to be on the same side as the Soviet Union, because I think it'd be too easy. So we'll probably go with Germany there. We'll probably go with Britain and USA here. I'm just seeing if any one of these gives us more factories. I don't know if they do. This is going to be ship stuff. This is going to be air stuff. This gives us 2 off-map military factories. That's going to be kind of worth. Grants national spirit, construction battalions, which grants max entrenchment plus 5. As long as we are at peace with Britain, I believe? I think. So we may want to start going down that route just to get some free factories. Hey, thank you, Sniper, for the compliment. Thanks for hanging out, too. Welcome. You hope that I can stand up to Japan? It's going to be hard. Listen, China starts off in a tough spot. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Alright, so next we want to grab the Chief of the Air Force, Zhao Ziru. Our air experience gain is minus 10%, which kind of sucks, but hey, we get more political power, 10%. And that's very important for us. Let's see, it is still 1936. Reinforcement rate is important, but... Actually, I may I may have wanted to go with the dispersant. Oh, well, it's too late now. We can go down to land doctrine. We have cheaper land doctrine tech because of our German advisors. Supply grace plus 48 hours. Out of supply minus 10%. Reinforcement rate plus 2%. Minimum training level minus 10%. Oh, mass assault doctrine. Okay, so we're going to have a bunch of troops. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Reduce the penalty that troops take when they run out of supplies. Cool, yeah, let's take it. Just gonna be a buff to our troops. No divisions in basic training. Wow, those already were trained? Wow, okay, cool. Let's train some more. Oh, holy crap, nice. I like it. Let's do that. No location set, we'll do there. This is going to be 11 divisions. We will assign these once again to Keifu's conscripts. And then, can we train some horse at the same time? We'll let the conscripts go first. Because they all use the same infantry equipment. Thank you for the... Wah! Sniper! Thank you. You believe I will beat Japan with my superior leadership? Well, unfortunately, to get to Japan, I'm either going to need paratroopers, which means I need to dominate the skies, or I'm going to need to dominate the seas. Neither of which I can do anytime soon. Because I can't land on Japan. I don't have the resources to build the equipment needed. I can only really do land wars right now. Unfortunately. I'm a hoy noob who has never completed a game going up against the Soviet Union. I have serious balls. Hey man, listen. If I wanted it to be easy, I would have played as Hitler when I played Germany instead of trying to become the HRE. Or I would play as Soviet Union. Let's see. What next? We don't need anti-air. I think upgrading our artillery would be probably good. Because it's kind of the only big bang we have. Speaking of, now we need to make a production line of artillery. Oh boy. I'm going to remove one of, or two of these. There we go. That's fine. And then we'll re-up to like, let's say that. I need these. I need them. But I also can't add them to our division yet until we get some army experience. Yep, I know. No template right now. I can't. We don't have the army experience for it. It is almost 1937, so I think I'll just grab... Actually, hold on. Can't build them. Yeah, I think I'll just grab this ahead of time. Why not? It'll be fine. Prioritize the interior. Where was that? Over here? Yeah. Now, what to do? I'm gonna need a lot of political power for this, I believe. So I don't know if I'm actually ready to click that button. Let's go get those other... Oh, wait, hold on. Grants the National Spirit Military Affairs Commission, which grants us army experience daily. You know what? Let's grab that. Start getting that experience. I probably should have grabbed that earlier. Crap. That is definitely needed. Armament efforts. Oh my god, you get all those factories. Soviet Union, why? Grow Bramwurts. Oh, that's the infrastructure stuff? Alright. Development in Canada. Defensive focus. Spain is still Spaining. Okay. See what Japan's doing. Liaison conference. Start planning skill level of new army leaders +1. Every army leader has add planning skill 1. Huh. Purge the Kotoha faction. Gain stability. I might need more armies to subjugate the warlords too. That's a good point. That's a good point. They probably have a lot of troops as well. I mean, I guess I can see. They have 8 to 11, 10 to 20, 14 to 30. We have 67. But our troops, remember, they suck. Division attack and defense is minus 50%. Mobilization speed minus 30%. It's a huge debuff. I'm doubting they have anything like that. They have less political power. Less political power. Less political power. Same thing there. Same thing there. Yunnan. I think they're another warlord. Same thing there, yeah. So we may have more, but their armies are going to be better, so I don't really know how that's going to work out. But I'm assuming we want to try and take as much territory as we can before Japan gets involved. Now the question is, do I take Chin Gofu as one of our 3 advisors here, just for the 5% additional power gain? That I don't know. Is 5% worth it? I know we're going to need a lot. I don't know. Or do I just bank this power for the decisions that we're going to be needing? Maybe we just bank this power for right now, until I know what I need to, how many points we need to do the reforms. Because I feel like I should be integrating the warlords here pretty soon. Pax Americana. Looking to the conflicts on the other continents, Franklin Delano Roosevelt has announced a new foreign policy program that's intended to keep the peace at home. Alright. Military Affairs Commission. Alright, so that's done. Where's the army guy who gains you 10%? I already got him. Already got him. I kind of want to unify those people as soon as possible. Let me get these subjugate the warlords and see what happens. Because the warlords, especially this person, has a lot of resources. They have a lot of tungsten, steel, which the tungsten is needed for our artillery, steel is needed for the infantry equipment. Chromium is more advanced stuff, like maybe heavy fighters and naval stuff for sure. That's a lot of resources down there. Unfortunately, no oil. Army reform first? That'll probably be good too. To be honest, I'm kind of banking on the fact that we have so many more troops than they do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. You're a minus 1.8k. Nationalist Spain took 7 states. Republican Spain has been annexed. That was a quick civil war. So we have fascist Spain. Alright. The end of the Spanish Civil War. I'm hoping that this is going to be like a bloodless integration. I don't know for sure if it is. Alright, so that's done. So that means our land forts are done as well. I almost want to build like even more, but I think we really need some factories here. We've got 50% here. So let's build them there. Jesus. Build us those factories, friends. Research slots. So we grab that. We are in 1937. We could do excavation. But I think I'm going to do improved machine tools. Product efficiency cap on our factories. We also have some available air wings. Let's see. Let's click on this airport. Let's add an air wing. Interwar fighter. Okay. And ideally, we bring this up to, let's say, 70? And then we will assign you to Redbird's Legion. There we go. Alright. Am I going fascist? No. I don't think we're going to be going fascist or communist in the one that I have planned. Because I plan, like I showed earlier, to get to the bottom of this list. And I want to free Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. I want to free India, free Mongolia from the Communist Party, maybe. And I think that means we're definitely not communists. I think we're just going to be unaligned. I think that is the plan. Ma Bufang refuses. So we get a puppet-focused war goal against Jibang San Ma. Wow, they all refused. Wow. Maybe my army wasn't strong enough, so they didn't feel any pressure. Is there any decisions to force them? Whew. Okay. Well, this is the one with all of the resources. Oh, man. Yeah, that refusal kind of sucks. I didn't actually want to fight these. Shit. Alright. Well, at least we get the war goals for them, I suppose. Let's hit the army reform.